Police say pursuits are back. They're ditching their zero pursuit policy, but are yet to say how far they'll go.
But the sister of an Auckland man killed in a police pursuit 5 years ago says she and her family are forever living with the long-term impacts of when a pursuit ends in the worst way. Alice Wilkins reports.
Renee Maxwell knows firsthand the impact of a police pursuit gone wrong, because 5 years ago it was a pursuit that took her brother Connor Talamanu from her.
That's the hard pill to swallow, I guess, is that it all could have been prevented.
In October 2017, Connor, who had recently been accepted into police college, was being driven by a sober driver with a group of friends. He had only met the driver a few times. The silver Golf was spotted speeding at 133 kilometres an hour in an 80k zone, but when police signalled for it to stop, it didn't, and a pursuit was triggered, ending when the vehicle crashed into a tree. Connor and Sharina Muley were killed. An independent Police Conduct Authority report later found police should have abandoned the chase that saw officers travel at 200 kilometres an hour.
Ultimately, the driver, he's the one person that made that decision, and he crashed the car and he caused it. But to know that the police were somewhat responsible for it, and you can live on the what ifs, but in a way you can't. For us, we have to. What if the police didn't pursue? What if they'd stopped? What if they'd pulled back? My brother could be alive right now.
In 2020, the threshold for police to give chase was significantly lifted after 63 pursuit-related deaths in just 10 years. Today, the Police Commissioner announced that's changing again.
We want to make sure that our people have the ability to pursue in cases where there's a high risk of harm from serious offending.
A fleeing driver framework will be introduced next year to give clarity to police on when a pursuit is justified.
I think those past tragic events exactly highlight the difficulty and the balance that we have to strike here. The public reasonably expects police to keep them safe from offending. They also reasonably expect to be safe on the roads. There's no perfect answer, and it's a delicate balance.
In the wake of a raft of serious retail crime, including the fatal stabbing of Auckland dairy worker Janak Patel, police have also announced a broadening of Operation Cobalt, which focuses on unlawful gang behaviour, to include repeat offenders causing significant harm. Renee Maxwell says she wants more details about the changes to police pursuit policy, but it makes her nervous.
Someone could lose their life. Something bad could happen, because I know that, because that's what happened with my brother.
A backseat passenger, blameless and helpless in a pursuit that went horribly wrong.
Well, kia ora, Alice. Tell us more about this police targeting of areas that have suffered lots of retail crime.
Yes, so as well as that update from police today regarding pursuits, there was also the update on a further focus on serious retail crime. Now, that will include an increase in both police foot and vehicle patrols in shopping precincts in areas that have reported an increase in crime, as well as that extension of Operation Cobalt to include a focus not just on unlawful gang behaviour, but those using stolen vehicles, as well as making threats involving weapons, and that will be rolled out next year.
Tēnā koe, Alice.